Hey everybody, I'm the Gulf Coast Granny and welcome back to my kitchen. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but January is apparently National Soup Month. I had no clue. I don't know if y'all did either, but I've been reading all about it and I thought, well shoot, that gives me an opportunity to show everybody some of my favorite soups, and that's what I'm kind of going to be concentrating on a little bit this month. So I'm going to get started on the first one. I'm kind of just winging this, honestly. It usually has somewhere around the same ingredients. This is about a pound of ground beef that I had in the freezer and defrosted. And I'm just going to throw it in there. I've got a half a cup of onions, a half a cup of celery. I've got 1 can of diced tomatoes. Can of dark red kidney beans. I do not drain these when I'm making this soup. The juice in the kidney beans keeps the soup from being too watery. I'm going to throw a bit of salt in here, about that much. And I'm going to do the same thing with the pepper. I like a lot of pepper. That was probably half a teaspoon. I'm going to put some basil in here. That much. I'm going to throw some garlic powder in. Liberally. And then I'm going to take some crushed red pepper and put it in there. Not a lot. If I had to guess, I'd say that was 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon. Now I've got four cups of water that I'm going to pour on top of it. And again, we're going to talk about this wonderful Better Than Bouillon beef base. You have to use 1 teaspoon per cup. So I'm going to use 4 teaspoons of that, give or take. That looked like a big teaspoon. You don't really even have to worry about stirring this, because as it heats, it'll heat through and start boiling and bubbling, and it'll get stirred in there. I'm not too worried about that. I'm also going to put about 1 cup or so of this frozen kale in this pot. That's probably half the bag. And I'll save the other half of a bag for something else I cook later in the week. Put the lid on it, and now I'm going to cook it on high for about 4 hours. At about the 3-hour and 30-minute mark, I'm going to put in about 1 cup of this ditalini pasta. And when I get it completed, I'll show you what it looks like, all right? Well, everybody, it's been about 5 hours since I started our crock pot meal, our crock pot soup. And it's finished. I did about half an hour ago put the ditalini pasta in, and so it's finished as well. This is beautiful soup. Can y'all see it? Let me show you. I think it's just thick enough. I like a hearty soup, something that'll stick to your ribs. In fact, I'll tell you, I was tickled to death when I found out it was Soup Month, National Soup Month, because I think soup is one of the most perfect meals on the planet, and I could just about eat it every day. Um, you can do it in one pot. You eat it out of one bowl. It has everything you could possibly need in it for your nutrition as far as protein. I've got ground beef and beans in here, the kidney beans. It's got green leafy vegetable in it. It's got tomatoes and a little bit of carbs for the, pasta. I try to not eat as many carbs as I used to. My gosh, years ago I could live off of a loaf of bread. And I still could if I let myself. I think what I'm going to do is put a little Parmesan cheese on top. Just sprinkle that around a little bit. Y'all, I don't even have a name for this soup. I was thinking about calling it just a quick and easy Italian beef. And the reason I was thinking about calling it Italian is because it has tomatoes and has Parmesan cheese and it has garlic and basil and Italian seasonings. And yeah, let's taste this and see how good it is. Oh gosh, that's hot. Ah. Oh, this is perfection right here. Look. Y'all need to get off of YouTube right now and go make yourself some of this hearty, stick to your ribs winter soup, okay? Everybody have a great night. I'll see you again real soon, all right?